think that should be good. I don't know. You guys probably can't see me that all too well. The camera setup is kind of not it. But there we go. That's a little better. Hello. Should have started with that. Today we got we got a little something. If you guys recall in the last video, I kind of hinted at some new stuff coming, and at that time I had no idea that this was actually going to happen. But let's just say we got a little something. It's something that I've always wanted, something I thought I'd never get until a little later after I graduated. Sorry, this camera setup is, again, not it, as I said before. I'll figure out something else, but that'll do for now. All I'll say for now, we're on our way to AutoZone to go pick up some stuff, and then we're going to the garage, the garage. You guys haven't seen that place in quite a bit. We got something we're working on today. It's gonna be pretty time intensive, so it's 5 o'clock right now. I don't plan to work on it for too long, maybe until at least 9, 10 o'clock. But yeah, AutoZone, literally right here. I'm gonna go in, grab the stuff I need, and that is a nice Porsche. That is beautiful. What's that, Carrera? Yeah, Carrera 4. I think it's sick. But yeah, let's go get the stuff we need. I got a better setup going on here. I kind of have the corner of my phone like sitting on like the hump of the dash, so because it was leaning this way, and now it's just kind of locked into that place. So anyway, we got our stuff. It's in the back. Can't really see that. It's a drip tray. Got some shop towels and a set of ratcheting wrenches, which I've been meaning to get for a while now. So we're gonna get to the garage and we're gonna get started on what we got going on today. I have a rough idea on what I'm doing, but I've got a video that I can pull up, and I know I will pull it up because I know I'll need it. Yeah, we're gonna get to the garage safe and sound and get started on this. All right, so we got a different layout of the garage that I'm gonna show you guys really quick, just because it is a little different. So we got got a shelf, some of the fluids, brake cleaner, PP blaster, degreaser, and WD-40. And we got Milwaukee drill bits, and this is a bolt. It's a bolt removal kit. So when bolts get stuck, you just put that right on the head, and then it has like these they almost like, I don't really know how to explain it. You'll probably see me use it. Here we got this table, got from IKEA, super big table, holds a lot of my tools. First, like all of these tools were like somehow all over on this whole table right here, but I was able to condense it down to just this. Didn't make a video on this, but I feel like it would have made some good content. I did a catless downpipe install on my friend's 2018 Mazda 6. That's a 2.5 turbo. That took so long, like 10 hours, I'm telling you, but it sounds pretty sick. Yeah, that was fun. We got some stuff on the wall, just some stuff from the N63 motor, the water pump, thermostat. And we got some other license plates I've collected across here. This one from California right there. And then this one is the old one that was on the BMW. There's a whole bunch of Hot Wheels that I gotta hang up. And then we got some other miscellaneous junk right here. In this secluded corner, we have a 5-speed automatic transmission. And under this blanket is a 5-speed manual transmission, not automatic. This, under the blanket, is a 4-speed automatic transmission. And then on the wall, we have the automatic cool lines, the cooler, or just the fluid lines. And then, well, behind me, we got a 1992 Miata. Yeah, that's a secret, guys. I purchased a 1992 Mazda Miata. She's pretty. Not really. She's a little rough, but we're gonna work on it. For example, we got this headlight cover. It's missing. The paint, obviously, probably the first thing you notice, it doesn't look like paint. Well, because you're right, it's not real paint. It should never belong in a car. It's spray paint. The can stuff too, so it looks a little atrocious, but you can tell it's starting to chip in some places. And then we got these fender flares kind of just drilled in, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the fenders might be cut too. It's got a speaker system that doesn't work. Hamza was trying to diagnose that, but didn't really get too far. Quick release steering wheel, aftermarket shifter action going on. That window will not go up or down. Same with this window. Yeah, that's the rear. So the taillights are aftermarket, and so the headlights too. Here, I'll show you those. Pop-ups do work. They do work. Look pretty sick. The side markers do work. They also look pretty sick. Whole gauge cluster lights up, so none of these lights are out. Just a little fading action over here. Rear side markers look pretty cool. Taillights look pretty cool. Just this angle right here. I don't know, for some reason I really like the look of this red side marker right here. I think because the car is black, it makes it stand out a lot. It just looks really cool. There's a lot to discuss over what's wrong with this car, and why it won't drive, which is kind of what we're here to do today. So that almost just fell and made a really loud noise. But yeah, we'll get to why I got this. Got to get this car up into the air, so we'll start with that.
Rebola gostoso, chacoalhando essa bunda. Bate, bate, bate.
We got it up in the air. It took a lot longer than it should have, but we did it. So now, next order of business is to go under and see what I'm working with. I haven't even explained what I'm doing yet. Just jacked up the car with no context whatsoever. Let me set you guys down so I can explain this real quick. Today, we are working on Miata, obviously. But it has a problem with the transmission right now to where it won't drive because it is just like spilling, dumping transmission fluid all over the place. And I got like a box of I think 5 bottles of transmission fluid. It was 7. It was either 7 or 9 or something. I can't remember. I have a lot of transmission fluid, and I went through 2 bottles. The first bottle, I filled it up, and it started leaking almost immediately. And then once that all leaked out, I used a second bottle to figure out where it was leaking from. And I did find the point. The next step is to just drop the transmission enough for me to see that point a little bit better, and then see what I can do about it. Because even though I do have the 5-speed manual sitting over in that corner over there, that is a swap I am going to do, just not right now. I still have to find the parts for it and then find the time for it as well. I want to get this thing up and running just so I can drive it around and enjoy it while I wait for the parts for that. I think we're just going to start on the disassembly part. First part is to get the exhaust off. So I got to unbolt it from the header, which I don't think I'll be able to reach from the engine bay. So that's why I'm starting with the car up, because it's not accessible from the engine bay. And if it proves I'm wrong, well, then fuck me, I guess. If it is, then we'll just detach it from the bottom of the car as much as I possibly can, and then we'll go to the engine bay and figure out what the situation is. Start by, after the exhaust comes off, I believe what's next is to remove the PPF, the big-ass bar connects the transmission to the diff, I believe. Drive shaft, of course. And then after that, it's going to be it kind of gets a little bit more difficult. I think in the video it got a little bit more difficult for him too. We got to remove the bolts from the flex plate and the torque converter. And I don't need it to be out completely. I just need to be able to lean it out because the point is like, like I can see it. I just cannot reach it. But with the transmission almost tilted. So like this is a car, or this is a transmission and this is a floor. If I have the transmission like this, then I should be able to reach like the leak that's like up here. It's like right where my thumb is. So if it's like this, I can reach the leak. Maybe fix it. I don't know how bad it is, but I found the leak. I know where it is. I just need to get it down. And I think there's a secondary leak too, because it was leaking from like 2 different spots. I couldn't tell if that was just from the drippage, like dripping down to another spot on the transmission and then just eventually pulling up and falling down another spot. There's also a coolant leak. I was just looking under there, and it's leaked almost, like not almost all of it, but there's a lot of coolant under there. And I just topped it off with coolant. So that's a little disappointing, but I wouldn't have known had I not filled it up with coolant. So what we're gonna do first is get under the car. I got some heavy duty shop towels that we're gonna wipe up all that mess under there so I can work. And I got my hoodie too, so I can use that. And yeah, so let's get to cleaning. All right, so we got the bottom all cleaned out. Now I gotta look up this video again and see what I'm gonna try and unbolt the exhaust, but then after that, I'm gonna see how this process is supposed to go. So like what I'm taking out first, because it looks like there's a specific way I got to do this. So I'm gonna figure this out. All right, I got the exhaust bolts out. There was only 2 out of the 3 holes down there. So I had to use the 13 mil. It was a 13 mil deep. That got it just fine. I went through a little hole, kind of stuck my hand in the wheel well, and then I kind of went through, made a good opening. I smashed my hand on the part of the chassis though. Kind of hurt, but it's whatever. So now I'm gonna see how I can get these. I need to get a flathead to get these exhaust hangers undone. This might be the smallest flathead size I have, but if this doesn't work, I have this bit driver, so I can put any bit size in, and might need to use that. I don't know. We'll find out though. All right. So got most of the hangers off. There's just this one more. Let me get my light. Just this one more sitting right here. I gotta pull that out, but first I gotta get this this bar out right here. I got there's one. So there's a hanger there. I just took it off, and then there's one further down there. I got off. So yeah, just gotta get this bar off right here, and then I can get this one out. Or no, where is it? Yeah, right here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm inside right now, obviously not the garage. I could not get the last, hold on. I have to pee, bro. All right. I'm done for today. That hanger that sits at the bumper did not want to come loose whatsoever. So I'm done for today. I might have to call a friend tomorrow, sometime after school tomorrow, to figure out how to pull that off, because I don't think it's a one-person job. A second person seems like it might be helpful. The way someone has to push it is someone from like closer to the front of the car has to like push it out towards the back, and then whoever's in the back has to pull it towards them. Because the way that thing is just inserted is really dumb. If I could, I'd like hammer it out straight, because it has like a slight bend to it, to where it's like hooked on there almost, not hung. So yeah, I don't know. I might have to get a friend to do that. But the other half of the exhaust is off, and I want to hear what it sounds like straight from the header. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wash my hands real quick, and then I'm going to go back out there and I'm going to start it up, open header. That's going to be pretty sick. All right, here we go. Went limp on me. That is stupid loud. That is not acceptable. Oh my god. But yeah, that was actually that was exciting to hear. I kind of like the sound of right out of the header. I did have a plan to get a Valvetronic muffler, so I could do like since it's already straight piped, I could do a full straight pipe, just put a valve on it, just so I could keep it tame, you know, when I want it to be, well, tame, even though it's already pretty loud as it is. But that kind of got me thinking on doing like straight from a downpipe, almost like straight from not the downpipe, the header, and then do like a turn down straight to the floor kind of type deal. Maybe do like a double exhaust setup. But that's definitely something I'm gonna have to do, drive around with this with the open header. That sounds pretty cool. It sounds like a race car. I'm done for today. I'm stuck on that stupid hanger on the bumper. So I'm going to pack my stuff up, or at least just get this stuff cleaned up. Oh, before I wanted to shut off the camera, I wanted to show you guys it's a like an advanced TPMS sensor. So I got to go around and put these on each of the wheels, and they're like they read tire pressure for you. So this car does not have a like a advanced TPMS system, and I would kind of like one. And I saw this one on I saw it all over TikTok and Instagram, and it was like, get this cool Windows stick-on solar recharging TPMS thing. So I got one, and it's sticking right there, and I'll actually turn it on. Yeah, it's got a screen display that shows you the different PSIs, and I'll show you what it looks like once I have them all plugged in. So when you got the thing installed, it looks like that, and it's labeled front right, front left, and then rear right and rear left, A through C, and this is what it looks like from the driver's perspective. It's kind of out of the way too. Looking at it, you can just look up right at it. It shows you what you got going on here. I don't really know what the buttons do, but I'll figure that out. But it shows you in it's in bar. These numbers are in bar, but then you got PSI. I think that's PSI right there, I believe, or that's temperature. But yeah, that's gonna conclude it for today's video. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'm gonna record one more startup of this thing, open down pipe, just for the snap video. And I know there's a couple people that's gonna want to hear this. It sounds pretty nuts. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Yeah.